I get a lot of comments on social media about the question, what exactly is Black Germany? What is your perspective on that?
I'm not sure if there is like one common understanding of being the Black community in Germany. From my perspective, it's really based sometimes on more communities defined by countries or maybe beliefs. So I don't think there's like one common understanding. Even here in Hamburg, we sometimes talk about the Black communities. So more than one. So I guess so far we are failing to have like one shared identity.
Do you think one shared identity is important?
I think it would be very useful to push more for what we need. For example, as we just discussed, like collecting this data, for that you need like a common understanding and like a bigger group who supports it. And I guess having like one shared identity or one understanding of who we are, what on the minimum base connects us would be very helpful to push forward. Yeah.
Because I think one interesting thing about the UK, which came to me last podcast, I was speaking to Harmony, was that in the UK, because we have like different Black communities, like how Germany does here, because she said there's Black people in different parts of Germany that actually behave different, that have different characteristics from other Black people.
Okay.
Because they pick it up from the white people where they live. So there's a lot of dynamics going on, which is very interesting. But I thought to myself, we have Jamaicans, we have Nigerians, we have Ghanaians, we have South Africans, we have so many communities in the UK. And what has happened is we have learned to enjoy, especially because of Afrobeats now and our piano and all of that. The Jamaicans and the Caribbeans are now enjoying our music, same way we enjoyed their soca and their bashment back in the day. We still enjoying those, but collectively we're beginning to enjoy each other's music. But then I'm using music as an example, but this goes for the culture and whole. But then there's grime music, which is not kind of developed from the Caribbean lingo a little bit, but it's done by everybody collectively. So that unites us as a whole while we learn to enjoy others' cultures. So I think that is a way, because there's so many comments on social media right now that I was reading yesterday that about how there's so many different Black communities. How can there be a Black Germans? So I just feel like it will be important for people to learn to do both. Love your community, love other people's communities, but then if you have a community that unites everybody together, I think that will be quite useful.
I definitely agree, because again, it goes back to the discussion of identity, and I have the impression here quite often you're supposed to make a decision. You're either or.
Yeah.
But as you just said, we are obviously more than one in all aspects of our life. So it definitely makes sense to know maybe where you're coming from, what your family traditions are, and also be open to other things and combine it and adapt it maybe and create your own. So I think we are not there yet in the process of creating our own, because we haven't really acknowledged what is there, what we can take from, what we can learn from, and how we can create something new.
Do you think